Our next award is the Medical Technology Company of the Year Award. This is sponsored by St. Paul's Foundation and Providence Healthcare. Please join me in welcoming Brian Simmers, Chief Financial Officer and Vice President of Health Informatics and Corporate Development, to the stage.
Thanks, Wendy. I'm sure you're wondering why is the CFO here to talk to you all. But more than a CFO, amazing to be here to talk to you. Wanted to tell you about Providence Health, supported by St. Paul's Foundation, is a 17-site healthcare system with acute hospitals, long-term care homes, community clinics, and research and lab facilities. It's home to over 7,000 staff, over 1,100 physicians, roughly 250 researchers and principal investigators, and 11 Canada Research Chairs. The organization and its people are driven by compassion and social justice to be at the forefront of exceptional care and innovation. Providence is where Dr. John Webb and his team pioneered the TAVI procedure, making cardiac valve implantation possible without open heart surgery. We are also home to Dr. Julio Montaner and his team at the Center for Excellence in HIV/AIDS, who have been instrumental in taking HIV from a death sentence to a manageable disease. We are a founding member of the Digital Technology Supercluster, and have participated in 5 impactful projects to date. We've launched Providence Healthcare Ventures, our business and venture arm. We've created an umbrella program called Innovarium 360, and will provide programs and infrastructure to connect internal and external stakeholders to nurture innovation and disruptive ideas that will improve and transform care, especially for people with complex medical and social service needs. The new $2.1 billion St. Paul's Hospital is already under construction. And in addition to the new hospital, the 18-acre campus will feature a connected, state-of-the-art research and innovation complex about twice the size of the current St. Paul's. It will be a hub for transformational research and unprecedented opportunity for collision and collaboration. We are bringing research from the bench to the bedside to the marketplace. These world-leading outcomes and others have been achieved by working closely with industry, academia, government, and other partners, many of whom are here tonight, to co-develop solutions and build this ecosystem. It's such a pleasure to be here to announce the 2022 Medical Technology Company of the Year. This year's winner has deep connections with Providence. We helped them pilot their software at St. Paul's, and we were one of their first customers, one of their first paying customers. Providence looks forward to continuing to play an important role in the evolution of this company. The Medical Technology Company of the Year Award is presented to an early-stage life science company which, although not yet achieving commercial success, has demonstrated outstanding performance and realized significant milestones in 22 season and is positioned well for future commercial success. The winning company must be headquartered in BC and have a proven ability to secure capital and a key market position. The winner of this award must be positioned to achieve strong business results in the future, and we are proud to announce this year's winner is Thrive Health. Thrive Health was founded in 2016 by a diverse group of patients, clinicians, researchers, patients, and students, and parents as well, who came together to help individuals going through complex care journeys. The company's platform enables its customers to configure digital health and wellness solutions to deepen their relationships and empower individuals in their care. Thrive Health operates across North America. It's headquartered in BC and is on a mission to serve as a catalyst in the transformation of access to efficient, effective, empowered care for everyone. Congratulations to Thrive Health. And now let's watch a video describing their journey in their own words. Thank you.
The initial idea for Thrive Health actually came, well, two of us were out on stand-up paddleboards off the beach in Dunderave and having a brainstorming session about what we thought was most important to be done out there. And we pretty quickly came to fixing elements of the healthcare system where people get lost through the cracks. We saw so few technologies that were really being applied to make that work better. So typically the journey that an individual has when they use Thrive is they interact with an organization that's adopted our platform. So that means we've got two types of value, right? For an individual, it means you're going to actually be empowered to have your own health information, know where you are in the system and what's coming, and what are the things you can do to make your outcomes better or your family members' outcomes better. People can share their information. So that's a pretty big deal. And then from the organization perspective, for hospitals, health systems, it allows them to make way more efficient use of their resources. We started for people going in for surgery, but it can work for any interaction with the healthcare system. And then depending on what your assessment says and what your test results are, you're going to have different journeys, different pathways through the system that are going to touch different parts of it. Through COVID, where everybody found themselves in some type of a healthcare journey and everybody needed to do assessments for symptoms or rapid screening or whatever, that certainly accelerated our plans by going from, we had 10 or 20,000 people on the platform before COVID. Now we've had over 15 million. We think that we can play a small role in really transforming how things work. So there's not such a massive divide between when you're in the system and dealing with a doctor's office and when you're in the rest of your life. For the last 25 years, my dad's been a happiness researcher. He's an economist. He writes the World Happiness Report every year. And I've wanted to bring that into the delivery of healthcare. So that's why we chose the name Thrive, of really bringing, mental and physical health together to not just be, not sick, but to thrive.
To accept the award on behalf of Thrive Health, please help me welcoming David Helliwell, co-founder and executive board chair, to the stage.
Thanks very much. So at Thrive Health, we're all about stories. And just hearing the talking about Milt Wong a few minutes ago, I don't know how many of you knew Milt, but he was all about the dialogical process and stories. And in 2006, Milt, he was a friend and mentor of mine for about 10 years, and he said, David, you need to start a company that's doing healthcare for older people. I said, okay, Milt. And then, anyway, in 2006, I started a clean tech company. But 10 years later, we sold the clean tech company, and finally, we started Thrive Health to really do something to make healthcare work better. And the stand-up paddleboard trip that was mentioned on the, in the video, the two of us, Greg Kerfoot and I, we didn't actually know anything about how the healthcare system worked and what doctors cared about, and just minor details for starting a health tech company. So that's where my brother James comes in, and that's hence Matt's referral to the Helliwell sandwich. I'm the crusty heel older brother on the Helliwell sandwich, and the tasty bread and meat are you've already seen them. I won't go any further with any of those metaphors. But so we really wanted to do something that was going to have an impact. So whiteboards, got some ideas, hired some software developers. Karen, who's here, was one of our very first people, still running finance. And then the trick is, how the heck do you find someone who's going to actually do this stuff with you? That's where Providence came in, because really we had 0 users. It was, some of the stuff didn't even exist, and we didn't pretend it did exist, but. Just to have partners like Providence to start with us for, and we'd celebrate every time a patient came on. We'd ring a bell. Now there are about 100,000 Providence patients in the platform, and we're doing a lot more. So it's exciting, and it's quite something to be a part of this community of Life Sciences BC as a digital health company and a bunch of software geeks. And just wanted to thank Wendy and Ali and the team and Scott for really welcoming us into this fold. And James, I'm thinking we maybe should have invited Mom and Dad, because we're never going to have something like this again. I don't think. Yeah. Yeah. So, and finally, obviously, just thanking the whole Thrive team for helping us to do something really special, and thanks for putting up with us.
Congratulations. Thanks. And either way you want. Okay, thank you very much, St. Paul's and Providence Healthcare. A huge congratulations to David and the entire Thrive team. It's an extraordinary accomplishment.